So I always like to share any like health advancements or anything that I learn anecdotally. Where's the studies? Show me the proof. Vegans in my comments. But I always like to share just things that I learn and things that I'm struggling with because I feel like we have a mental and physical illness epidemic going on, and I just think that like anytime you can help another person is extremely important. So that's why I say this stuff. Some people think that I'm like peddling, that I'm gonna be like, drink Kiani or something like that, that I'm like part of an MLM, like a meat MLM. Honestly, I wouldn't have a problem being part of a meat MLM. I'm not even sure what an MLM is. Anyways, I wanted to share my dry eye thing, which is let's talk about chronic dry eye. Who wants to hear a story about a bridge? So I had chronic dry eye, literally so bad that whenever I blink, I could hear it. I could hear whenever I blink. And it was honestly very anxiety inducing as well, because like when you don't have any moisture in your eyes and you can barely close them because they're so dry, that is going to cause scar tissue and eventually make you go blind. Like that's what that's going to do if it continues to worsen. So anyway, I was gonna go to the doctor, and the doctor, usually, I'm not trying to shit on all doctors, but like most of the time they just go, let's get you on medication for the rest of your life, and they put a Band-Aid on the symptom and not the cause. So anyways, I thought to myself, like, I'm going to try as hard as I can to figure this out without getting on medication or whatever, and then if I have to get on medication, then I will. So I started eating sardines. Ew, sardines. Oh my God. Ew, I could never eat those. Bleh. Okay. You want to go blind? It's like be an adult. Sometimes people are like, oh, I hate the taste of that. There's a lot of things I eat that I don't love the taste of because they're good for me. I'm an adult. Welcome to being an adult. Woo! Welcome. I eat sardines. So anyways, I started eating sardines. I was like, I'm going to do this for like a couple of weeks and see if there's any difference. And then I'm going to have to immediately go to the doctor if there's no improvement, because this is insane. It was causing me daily anxiety. I wake up in the morning, could barely blink, just constant burning, hurting, terrible, no moisture in my eyes whatsoever. And so I went and bought sardines in water, not anything else. I mean, you could eat them in olive oil. In my opinion, that's just kind of like extra. I don't ever count calories or anything like that, but that's just like extra calories for no reason. It doesn't really improve the flavor to me. And then sometimes they'll be in like the death oils, so you have to watch out for that. So whenever you're looking for sardines, buy them in water, in my opinion, or olive oil. That's fine if you really want to do that. And then I like salt them with Himalayan salt. Anyways, so I bought sardines. They were literally 97 cents a can, and I ate about 4 cans of sardines a week, every week since maybe even 3. But I did eat a lot of sushi. Like if I was eating less sardines and I was eating more fish, I just made it a point to eat a lot of fish. Yeah, so anyways, I did that, and I also was it's incredible. I don't even have to do this anymore, but I was putting, for immediate relief, I was putting castor oil on my eyes at night because, like I said, I couldn't blink. I cannot even convey how badly I was suffering. I mean, this was something that was really bad. I just thought, like, if this worsens, I'm gonna have to start, I don't know. I had a doctor whenever I was little that started wearing an eye patch because his dry eye was so severe that he got to where he couldn't even leave his eye open because it would just completely dry out and he was gonna go blind. So anyways, so I started eating sardines and I put castor oil on my eyes at night. 8 sardines, castor oil. 8 sardines, castor oil. My eyes are better. Now, just as all of my symptoms of my stuff previously, just like, you can look on my carnivore Instagram to see what was happening with me, but horrific. It was absolutely horrific. I had almost no quality of life whatsoever. It was kind of like MS. Just like that, if I eat the wrong things, I start to feel the symptoms of that again. So like over the weekend, I was working for an art gallery because I'm a very fancy woman. I was working for an art gallery, and I had some drinks at night after I worked at one of them. And as you know, alcohol is extremely inflammatory. And I'm not saying I'm never going to have a drink again, because having a drink is fun sometimes. But alcohol is extremely inflammatory. So I had that, and there was nothing else to eat. Like, I was going to starve to death, so I ate pizza. I also overdid it on pizza, but honestly, my symptoms come back if I eat a little tiny bit of something or a lot of something. Not that I don't regret eating a bunch of pizza, but when I fall off the wagon, I just get straight back on it because I can't live otherwise. So anyway, I had pizza and I had alcohol, so two extremely inflammatory things. Pizza's full of seed oil, regular pizza's full of seed oils, and genetically modified wheat and stuff like that. And so it's a inflammatory factory. Woke up the next morning, immediately had dry eye again. Not as bad as whenever I started the journey, but it's just interesting, like how quickly you can see your improvement dissolve. So I've already been, for the last day, I've been using castor oil and eating, I just ate a can of sardines, but I already feel better. Like, I'm not, anyways, so I thought that I would just tell everybody. Hang on one second, gotta dice up my videos. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I know that there's other people out there that are struggling with that, and try it. Do that. Now, I don't know because every person, this is, like I said, anecdotal, every person is different, every person's diet is different. I don't know that if you were eating completely standard American diet that has seed oils and wheat and all different kinds of inflammatory stuff like that, or alcohol, lots of alcohol, or even like quite a bit of alcohol, or like even alcohol once a week or twice a week or something like that, I don't know that this would help you, because I eat mostly carnivore. I eat about 90% carnivore, and then every now and then on my Instagram and stuff like that, you'll see me like go off the rails. That's just my like way of doing this and having any kind of longevity. But I don't know that if you were to do exactly what I did, that it would work for you if you're eating these other things. But if you're really, really suffering, it's worth a shot. So I just wanted to say that. Fish oils, and the thing about like fish oil supplements, I'm sure that there's probably a new product out there that has been able to nail this by now. But fish oil supplements are inflammatory. The reason for this is all bro science. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, and it pisses people off that I like talk about trying to improve your health for some reason. Like, why are you pissed by that? Why are you pissed that I'm a person trying to help instead of a doctor pushing you, peddling you pills that they're going to get a kickback on? I'm not shitting on every doctor, but a lot of them don't know the way, because the doctors, for me, didn't know the way. And they can get you hooked on things and get you medication that you don't need, whenever you could just eat a can of fucking sardines instead of get on like prescription eye drops that's probably going to rot your eyeballs out of your fucking head. So, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I know I was talking about dry eye, but I forgot the other part. I don't remember. But anyways, there's a couple different things that I'm, the supplements. The fish oil in those is much like the oils that are in these industrial seed oils. So, although better, I'm sure, the fish oil that you're getting in a capsule is, rancid, probably been like bleached, and who knows how long it's been sitting in that capsule. So that is extremely inflammatory in itself, and it's counterproductive. So you need to be eating it from the source. You need to be eating fish instead of taking it in a capsule, in my opinion. Because it could be, counterproductive and actually increase the issues. Anytime I've ever taken those, I always wondered why I didn't feel good, and everybody told me like, take fish oil, and I didn't feel good whenever I took them, and it makes a lot of sense now. They made me feel just like gross in here, like gastrointestinal, and then it just didn't feel right. And you could just be eating sardines. So if you don't like them and you have chronic dry eye, you could try oysters. I've been eating a lot of those as well. Oysters and like canned oysters. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it can be extremely helpful, and potentially, if you eat the right way and incorporate the right things. Castor oil also for immediate relief. Castor fucking oil saved my life. Before I started to feel the effects of the food, the castor oil gave me immediate relief when nothing gave me immediate relief. So I definitely recommend that. And I would probably go for like organic so that you're not like rubbing, insecticide into your eyeballs. Yeah, this was fun. I'll see y'all soon.